What's up, friends? Today we're doing a full face of Asian owned makeup. This is the finished look. I have been thinking about doing this video for the longest time and I just love how this look came out. Most of the products are products that are tried and true makeup products in my collection that I use all the time, but a few of them are new, and the new ones, which I'll talk about, oh my god, I love. I love how this look came out. I'm so excited to show you guys. It's the glow for me. Look at my cheeks, look at it. It's like they look glassy. They look so bouncy and juicy. Look, can you see just like the light refracting off of me? I just look so like glowy. May is Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I'm Asian American myself, so I thought this would be a really fun way to spotlight some of my favorite Asian-owned makeup products and beauty brands. If you're into like chatty, casual makeup videos like this one, like kind of like get ready with me, chit-chat style videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm always here hanging out. And now let's get into this full face of Asian-owned beauty brands. Okay guys, let's get started. So let's start off with skin prep. So I did do my skincare this morning already, but one product I wanted to highlight is that I used the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Cream, which is my all-time favorite moisturizer just in general, but definitely when it comes to putting on a full face of makeup. If I'm going to be doing a lot of makeup, this is the moisturizer I always use because it is super hydrating, which I definitely need a lot of hydration if I'm gonna be putting on like tons of layers of makeup. But it also is very, I think, like unfussy. It never fights with any of the foundations or any of the makeup products that I put on top of it. It never pills underneath my makeup. So this is definitely my go-to for makeup days. Glow Recipe is an Asian-owned brand, and I talked about it extensively in my skincare empties video, which I will link somewhere up above. I went through 3 years of my skincare empties, and in another video I did 3 years of my makeup empties, so you should definitely check that one out. But I raved about this Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Cream. Actually, I raved about a lot of Glow Recipe products. Anyways, okay, so that's skin prep. So as you can see, I have no makeup on. The one product that I do have on my lips right now is the Sunnies Face lip treat. So Sunnies Face, I just did a whole video about them trying out their fluff matte lipsticks, which I'll talk about a little bit later on in this video, but this is their lip treat. It's kind of like their moisturizing tinted lip balm. It comes in a bunch of different shades, but this one is like kind of this nudie brown cinnamon tone. So I just have a little bit of that on just to kind of get my lips prepped and moisturized. Sunnies Face is a Filipino brand, as in it's literally from the Philippines, and it recently made its way over here to the US. I feel like no one's really talking about this brand, but I really enjoyed these lip products that I tried on for the first time. I did a little like swatches, first impressions video, and I really enjoyed this stuff. So moving on to the foundation, today I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta. Oh my gosh, you can see the reflection of my camera. Can you see it? Wow, this is so reflective. So this is the Patrick Ta Creme Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo. So it's in the shade Light 4. This is the foundation. So it comes with a cream and a finishing powder. It looks pretty dark in the pan, but actually on my face, it's actually a touch too light. I actually like to just go in with my finger and put it on. See, as you can see, it's like a touch too light. It does kind of like, I don't know if it's oxidizing or like it does kind of deepens up a little bit, but it's a pretty good shade match for me, to be honest. So I usually just like to kind of first start by rubbing it in with my fingers. I really feel like it looks so very skin-like. Even just like that initial pass, I'm gonna pat it in with a beauty blender, but it really looks just so skin-like. Actually, it is like a touch cool toned on me, and you'll see it a little bit more as it kind of settles in, that it is a little bit cooler than the rest of my skin. But I really like this stuff. It is so creamy, and so that's why I like to just kind of put it on with my fingers and get a nice even layer going, and then take a beauty blender and just pat it in. And I really just kind of put this everywhere except for kind of where my concealer is gonna go underneath the eyes. So I am so excited to be doing this full face of Asian-owned makeup brands, beauty brands, because I've been like thinking about this video for a very long time, and I actually own like a ton of Asian-owned beauty brands, beauty products, and I can't tell if that's because, you know, I'm literally biased because I am Asian myself and I just gravitate toward like Asian and BIPOC owned brands. I mean, it's definitely partially conscious too, of course. I mean, that's the whole point of conscious beauty, right? It's like being more conscious of the brands that you're buying from. So I know that I do it. It's like if I see that a brand is like Asian owned or Black owned or queer owned, like I'm definitely more likely to buy from them, or like I'm more excited to buy from them. This is the Kulfi concealer, by the way. I love this stuff. I like to put it kind of everywhere that I have a little bit of darkness. This shade is Rose Rush. I think a lot of people have been talking about this concealer lately, which is well deserved, because this concealer, it's a South Asian owned brand, and this concealer is definitely my top #1 concealer. It is just so creamy. It has some like hydrating ingredients in it, and just like has the most skin-like finish. I just really love the way this stuff looks. I'm gonna blend it out in a second. I'm gonna let it sit and marinate while I do my brows. But yeah, that is probably my most reliable concealer. For my brows, this is the only category I think that I don't have an Asian owned beauty brand. This is from Well People. This is actually new. I haven't tried it yet, so I guess we'll see what it looks like. So anyways, this video was just a no-brainer for me. You know, I already literally own all these products because I love shopping Asian owned. And so I have kind of actually been wanting to do this video for a while. I've actually never used all these products together. I mean, I've used all these products quite a lot, but I don't know that I've specifically ever been like, I'm gonna do a full face of Asian owned beauty. So I'm so excited to see what this, how this look turns out. There's just one product that I haven't used before, or actually 2 products that I did purchase specifically because I wanted to try them out in relationship to this video. So I'll talk about those when we get to them, but all of the other products that I'm talking about today, I have been using them forever and I love them. Like this Kulfi concealer for sure is just, oh, it's beautiful, wow. Okay, I'm so happy. So next up is this Cosmetics bronzer. This is in the shade Terra. It's the So Soft bronzers. They also have the same formula in blush shades. I really love this stuff. It is like the creamiest, softest kind of bronzer. This one's actually a cool tone, so I actually use it more like a contour as opposed to a bronzer, but they have lots of warm toned shades as well. And oh my gosh, it really goes on the skin like butter. It's like a beautiful, beautiful shade and just like a beautiful formula. And you can see that shade, it has a slight cool tone to it, so it's really nice for a bit of contouring. I'll even put a little bit on my nose right here. Cosmetics is another Asian owned brand. Blends right in. I love this stuff. Wow, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Ooh, it's so pretty. I love it. Yeah, so I mean, in terms of like my relationship to like makeup and beauty as a Filipino Indian American, I'm half Filipino and half Indian. My sweet mother is Filipino and from the Philippines. My dad is Indian from India. Both of them are immigrants to this country, so I'm a second generation or first generation? Second generation. I always get confused by those, but I'm the daughter of immigrants. And I grew up in a community that was there was a big Asian population. Okay, I'm going in with this Cosmetics Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. This is the Magic Hour palette. And you can see it has all of these really gorgeous like pinks. They're very like ethereal. They have some cool tones and some warm tones. I think I'm gonna go in maybe with that brighter shade and like some of this brown to get kind of like a pinky brown look. Maybe we'll even top it with like one of these 2 shimmers. So I don't actually own a ton of eyeshadow palettes, but these colors really spoke to me. These are like my favorite tones. I love shiny, I love ethereal, I love like kind of like fairy core, and I love pink. And specifically, I really like warm pinks like that one. This is like my favorite color of all time, probably. Yeah, I grew up in a community that had a lot of Asian folks, but I don't know, I don't really feel like makeup was like a big thing among my peers, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe I was just like out of the loop. I don't know. I just don't feel like it was like a big thing that people were like talking about. I don't really remember anyone's makeup in any like very distinct way. My mom, who is Filipino, like she wore makeup, but nothing like very involved. It was very like simple, chill. makeup, and she never really taught me anything about makeup. It was like never a conversation point, I'm not sure. And so I really wasn't very into makeup. I guess in high school, one thing that I will say is that in high school, I did fall in love with the winged eyeliner, which to this day is still one of my staples. It's like part of my look, I would say, is to always have like that kind of bold, kind of graphic wing liner. That's always been like my look since high school. What happened was I went to one of those like those college courses that you can take like as a high schooler to like kind of like get to know college courses. And I would go there, I think maybe like once or twice a week to that college campus. And I was so intimidated, and I really wanted to like look good. Maybe I wanted to look a little bit more like less kiddish and more like, I don't know, like a college kid or something. I'm not sure, but I decided I wanted to wear like some black eyeliner, and I ended up really falling in love with how it looked on me. I just really liked the dark black eyeliner on me a lot, and then I kind of never went back. I think it also kind of balances out my features because I have such dark hair, but like my skin is lighter, and so there's like a lot of contrast in my like color palette, so to speak. Maybe at some point we can do a little video about like color seasons and that whole thing. But I think I'm a dark winter. I think so. I've never been formally typed, but because of all the contrast in my features, I think that dark eyeliner, like adding that kind of contrast and like emphasis like around my eyes, kind of like balances me out and really makes my eyes stick out. Anyways, I got a little distracted there. I was talking about my relationship to makeup like as an Asian American, and anyways, yeah, so I feel like I kind of like self-discovered makeup, but it's not like it was a big part of like my community, or like the women in my family weren't talking about makeup or doing makeup in a way that was like notable to me and like something that I was like, ooh, I want to try that. I kind of just like almost like just, yeah, discovered it myself. But yeah, I don't know. I would say it felt like pretty non-existent as like a factor like for me in my kind of upbringing. But I would love to hear from other Asians in the comments, like, what is your relationship to makeup and beauty? Like, did your friends or, you know, the members of your family, did anyone like talk to you about makeup? Was this like a thing that was like present? Like, do you remember ever being taught or learning about makeup? Like, how did you get into it? I'm gonna put a little bit of that glitter right there in the center. It's a little close to my skin tone, so it looks pretty, like it's not too punchy, which is a great thing for every day. So that's the kind of warmer tone right there. I might actually go in with a little bit of this cooler tone too, just to kind of add some dimension. Ooh, might have overdone that. I'll fix it. And also, like, if you're not Asian too, like, where did you learn about makeup? Like, who taught you about makeup? When did you get into makeup? Or were the popular kids in school using it? Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to hear other people's takes on this. Leave some comments down below. Okay, so this is one of the products that I actually have not tried yet before. This is the Live Tinted Hue Liner in the shade Black. So Live Tinted is another South Asian owned brand. Ooh, oh my God, the packaging, first of all, is so beautiful. Like, I love this shiny kind of like copper toned packaging that they've got here. And this is like a very tiny little crayon liner. This is supposed to be waterproof and transfer proof. This is one of the only products in this whole video that I have not tried yet. I literally bought it for this video because I am such an eyeliner girly, and I thought that it would be fun to do an Asian owned eyeliner. Kulfi also has an eyeliner that looks pretty interesting that I'm very, I think it's like a kajal eyeliner, and I would definitely like to try that one at some point as well. I did just quickly go and curl my lashes, which are non-existent off camera. I just wanted to do that before I go in with this eyeliner. I'm gonna start really thin, and then we can build it up if we're feeling it. Maybe today is a good day to try out like a thinner chiller liner, more of like a smoked out eyeliner. I've been trying to experiment with that. This formula is very like creamy. If you're someone who does like to smoke out their liner, like this definitely has some give and some movement. Okay, that's pretty. I kind of like it. A very chill little eyeliner look. Ooh, bold of me to try this out for the first time. Not for the first time, I have been experimenting with this kind of look, like I said, but bold of me to try to do it on camera. I hope this works out. But you can see the difference. It does look very nice. I also tight lined this eye a little bit, and then when you add the mascara, I think it's gonna look very pretty. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I think it looks pretty cute, actually. I'm not used to having, this is like very light eyeliner to me, like as in it's like not as much as I usually put on, but I'm gonna try it out for this look. Let's move on to mascara. So I have two mascaras here. I have the Tower 28 mascara. What is this called? The Make Waves mascara in the shade Jet, which is just their black shade. Very popular mascara right now. I think a lot of people really, really like it, and Tower 28 is an Asian-owned brand. It's a very popular brand, and I love when Asian-owned brands are very popular. And then this here is actually from, I wanna say it's a Korean brand. It's made in Korea. This is the brand Clio, and this is their Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara, long curling. And this is my all-time favorite mascara because I just find with my little short eyelashes that just don't ever want to stay curled, this is one of the only mascaras that can hold up my lashes and keep them up all day long. And so I really like it. It is a waterproof mascara, so I don't use it every day all the time because, you know, waterproof mascaras can be a little harder to take off, but I do love this. Versus the Tower 28 mascara, it's a lot more chill, easier to come off at the end of the day. And this one is more about having like the fluffier, like darker lashes. This is what I'll use to do that. So maybe I'll do a little bit of a combination of both for today's look. I have heard though that in general, Asian mascaras, like as in from Asia, I have heard that they are a lot better for short Asian lashes, of course. And I guess like what I should say is they are a lot better for people with short lashes that like struggle, like my lashes point straight down. They really struggle to hold a curl. And apparently the formulas that they got over there in Asia are just a lot better for dealing with lashes like these, which makes sense because I feel like a lot of Asians have this lash issue. Not all Asians, but I think a lot of Asians struggle with that. So that's just the Clio mascara, and now I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 once that dries. The eyes are looking cute. I really like this. Oh, it's adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna just very quickly finish off the eye look. I'm just gonna apply those same two tones, that like lighter pink and the brown, to the bottom. So I guess coming back to that term, conscious beauty, you know, when I talk about conscious beauty, to me, what that means is just shopping from brands that align with my values. Like, I'm someone who really cares a lot about and like believes in activism and justice and liberation and like being engaged in like doing the work to make this world a better place and make sure everybody, you know, everybody's being taken care of and everyone has, you know, equal access to like well-being and joy and pleasure. Also, activism is, you know, it can be pretty hard. Like, it can be really hard when you're like just trying to like get through the day. Like, when we're just trying to like take care of our own mental health, staying engaged can be really hard to do. I'll be the first to admit that. But putting my dollars to good use is actually a really easy way to practice activism in my kind of like regular daily life activities. So like doing my makeup, like I do my makeup every day. Like I said, I love makeup. Makeup really brings me a lot of like pleasure and joy, and it is something that I naturally gravitate toward. Like I would always be like purchasing makeup products anyway because I love it and it's something that adds a lot to my life. And so why not make those purchases be aligned with my values and support causes that I care about, right? So that's like what I mean when I say conscious beauty. And like our spending, like our dollar bills are like one of the easiest ways to kind of put our support and backing behind, you know, good causes, good brands, companies that are like doing good for the world, or companies that are like just aligned with our values. And so that's kind of like what I mean when I say conscious beauty, like conscious beauty routines. Like I want to be shopping from brands like consciously and like thinking about like how do these purchases like support my values. Okay, let's get into blush, by the way. I have so many Asian owned blushes, like a ton of them. So these are the Patrick Ta blushes. I have them in the shades Do We Know Her and She's So LA. So This one is Do We Know Her? Oh my God, it's like this beautiful, super bright, kind of like orangey coral tone. Love this in the summer, not something I'm gonna use right now. This one is She's So LA. But yeah, like the foundations, there's like a cream version and then a powder version. I love it. I especially love using the powder blush as like kind of like a blush topper. My God, I love this stuff a lot. Okay, what else? I also have the Tower 28 blushes. As you can see, this is the shade Magic Hour. I have used this just like to death. This is like my go-to for when I'm like a little bit lighter, and it gives me a little bit of that warmth. I love this formula because it has like a little bit of shine and it's like a little bit like dewy looking on the cheeks. So cute. This one is the shade Power Hour. This one's Magic Hour. And this one is kind of like a bricky red. It looks like it'll go with my makeup pretty well. So I think I might use that one. What else though? I have so many blushes. I have these M Cosmetics blushes. I love these so much. I think this might be my favorite blush of all time. These are the Color Drops Serum blushes. This is the shade Rose Milk, and this one is Autumn Sky. These are also super, super like glossy and dewy on the skin, even more so, I would say, than the Tower 28 blushes. Like these look so juicy. They make your cheeks just like, oh my God, it's like the perfect, these are my favorite like summer blushes when I just really want my skin to be just like looking super juicy and like hydrated and like beautiful. Like, wow, I love this stuff. Oh, the other one I also wanted to mention is this Live Tinted. It's the Hue Stick in the shade Rise. So this is actually, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Should I swatch some of this? I totally forgot about swatching. Sure, let's watch a little. Gosh darn it, I just forgot to hit record, but these are some of the swatches that I just put on my arm. So this top one, oh my God, this is the very beautiful Live Tinted Hue Stick in the shade Rise. So this product, God, this shade is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite like summer shades for me. It is like this like, yeah, warm orangey red bricky tone, and actually this product can be used on eyes, lips, cheeks. I love it on the cheeks, love it on the lips. It's actually also, this is actually I think designed to be a color corrector as well. So for my South Asian girlies, I am half Indian, and so the right around here under the eyes and sometimes around the mouth can have a lot of discoloration, like kind of like blue, like kind of like bluish purpleness. This really color corrects that really well. It's a little bit too dark for me right now, but in the summer it's a really nice like color corrector tone for me. But even if I can't use it as a color corrector, I love using it as a blush and as a like lip. Like it's like a great for like a monochromatic look. I really, really like this a lot. These are the Tower 28s. This is the shade Power Hour and the shade Magic Hour. I love both of these colors so much. I will also quickly show you these Patrick Ta's. I'll just do the creamier version for the swatches. So this is the shade She's So LA. Ooh, oh my God. It's a little tempting. It's making me want to use this one. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. Wow. Oh my God, what a pretty shade. Woo, okay, that one's gorgeous. And then this one, this is the shade Do We Know Her? Super bright. This one I can only use really when I'm like darker and I'm like really going for like a summery tone, because it's really bright. Actually on camera it doesn't look quite as bright as it is in real life, but this tone is like a bright corally shade. We also do little swatches of these two M Cosmetics ones. This is the shade Autumn Sky. Oh my God, I think this might be my favorite blush of all time. This specific shade, as you can see, I love a warm bricky red. And then this is the shade, I think it's Rose Milk, yeah. Shade Rose Milk. Oh my God. So beautiful. As you can see, I have certain shades that I really gravitate toward. I really like a warmer pink tone, and I really like a warmer, I guess warm tones in general. But I think today I'm gonna use the Tower 28. I think it's gonna go a little bit better with my makeup look and the lip look that I wanna do. But yeah, I was talking about like conscious beauty, like when it comes to shopping from brands that like align with my values. Oh my God, this shade, it's so pretty. Yeah, one of my values is equity. So like supporting historically like marginalized and underserved and underrepresented communities like Black folks, Indigenous folks, people of color. Of course, I have a special place in my heart for the AAPI community as an Asian American myself. But yeah, I just really love supporting small businesses in general, but especially those run by people from like these communities that I'm just like so excited to like funnel my dollars to. Like I'm so excited to funnel my dollars to these. Like if I have the choice between purchasing from like a small like Black queer woman owned business over like a giant corporation run by some rich white dude, like duh, of course I'm gonna do that. Like of course I'm gonna support that kind of business, that kind of small business instead. So, and this kind of goes for like everything that I purchase really, honestly, like in every like category, anything that I put money toward, that's like always what I'm thinking about. Ugh, guys, look at how beautiful this blush shade is. Oh my gosh. As you can see, I just put it everywhere. I'm gonna put like a little bit of a brow product through my eyes. This is just the Kosas Air Brow. It's not agent owned, but I do love this stuff. But yeah, another value of mine is also like sustainability, like environmental consciousness, eco-friendliness. Like I really think that brands, especially like in the beauty industry, have a responsibility to really think about their packaging and their packaging waste and like what happens to all of this stuff when people are done using it. I really like to support brands that are being thoughtful about what they're putting out into the planet and really making sure that they're doing no harm or minimizing the harm that's done to our beautiful Mother Earth. So that's like another value I think about when I'm shopping. And you know, I'm still learning. Obviously, like I'm not perfect. I'm not always able to make like the most conscious choice with every single thing I buy, but I do try. I don't know everything. I'm still learning and evolving what it means to be a conscious consumer and to, you know, have a conscious beauty routine. But yeah, that's just a little bit about how I think about it anyways. Should we get into lip products? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I have a lot of lip products. Oh, and by the way, if you are enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that like button. That's how I know that I should make more videos like this one. And of course, subscribe if you want to keep hanging out in my little corner of the internet. Guys, I have a lot of Asian owned lip products, like a lot. Let's start off with the lip liner. I actually have one in particular that I really want to use in terms of lip liner, which is this one from Jason Wu. I don't feel like I ever hear anyone talking about the Jason Wu makeup line, but I really like his shade range. I think that he has like really beautiful, like nudie, warm tones, both in like the lip products and the lip liner. So this is like, I have to look up what the shade is, but I feel like no one really talks about this brand, but I think his shade range is like really good. So, oh God, I love it. I'm trying to keep it really blurred out. Oh my God, I love this shade. I am also not really qualified to talk about lip liners. They all kind of seem the same to me. I don't know. One thing I know is that I don't like lip liners that are too creamy because then they move around too much. I kind of just want them to set and stay put. And I feel like this one kind of does. So I really like this Jason Wu lip liner quite a lot. Okay, so getting into some of these other lip products, I guess I'll just talk about a bunch of them. So let's start off with the sunnies face. I just did a whole video on these sunnies face fluff matte lipsticks, and I have 3 of them in the shade Frolic, Plush, and On Repeat. I'll put some b-roll on the screen because I just did a whole swatches video about this brand, so if you want to see me trying these on, go check out that video next. But I really liked these. This is the first time I had tried this formula. Like I said, sunnies face is from the Philippines and recently made its way to the US market, and I feel like people should be talking about them more, and specifically brands that are South Asian or Southeast Asian. I don't know, I just feel like the shade ranges from these brands really work with my skin tone, my undertone, and so I really like the sunnies face fluff matte lipsticks for their shade range specifically. I think they're really beautiful, especially if you're looking for like nudes, and definitely like pinky nudes. There's a lot of them in this shade range. If you're gonna pick up any product from like a lip product from M Cosmetics, definitely let it be. As you can see, I have literally every shade of this, the Lip Cushion Tinted Lip Luminizer. These are tinted lip balms. I think I'm gonna use one of these in today's video. They really do have pigment, a little touch of shine. I carry one of these in my purse basically all the time. They both moisturize your lips and add color, and they look so chill and natural. I love these so much. Oh, and then I also have these Tower 28 lip glosses. Maybe I'll add one of these on top of the M Cosmetics. Let's see, I have 2 of them. I have this shade Chestnut and this shade Chill, which is just the clear gloss. Okay, so this look ended up a lot warmer than I thought, so I think let's go with this shade. I'll put the name of it on the screen so I don't get it wrong, but oh my God, I love this product. Looks beautiful with that lip liner too. Oh my God, I love it. I mean, you can see it already has like a bit of a shine. I almost feel like I don't need lip gloss on top. Oh my God, I love it. I love this product so much. I'm also about to post a swatch video of these. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that if you want to see all of the shades on me. But oh my God, I really love this product a lot. I mean, as you can see, I own all of them. So setting powder, I don't really use a lot of setting powder, but just a little touch of this. I guess I could put like a little touch on. This is from that same Patrick Ta foundation palette that comes with this finishing powder. So I'll just put a little touch of it just right here where it tends to get a little bit more oily. Oh, highlighter. I forgot. I mean, I'm so glowy from this Tower 28 that I literally don't even know that I need highlighter, but should we try some? Okay, so this is one of the other products that I just purchased literally for this video. This is the Live Tinted Hue Glow. It's like a glowy highlighter, like a liquid highlighter. I have it in the shade Dawn. I'm just gonna try it on. I don't really feel like I need any highlighter on this look, to be honest, but oh my God, that's so pretty. Okay, Live Tinted, Jesus. Ooh, and you can use it on your body too. Ooh, I will be doing that. Oh my God, can you see that? Okay, the camera doesn't want to get in focus for this, but sorry, this is a little dramatic, but oh my God. That is so stinking pretty. Are you joking? So excited right now. Jesus. Okay, what if I put like a little bit just on the tip of my nose right there? I'm literally gonna put this right like on top. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm losing it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but oh my God, in person, you can totally see this like kind of like a Sabrina Carpenter style like glowiness, but instead of it being kind of like powdery looking, it's like more like glossy looking. Holy moly. I really like this. It says you can also put it on the body. Should I try a little bit? Just like right here. I do like putting makeup on my chest sometimes. Like sometimes I'll take like my blush and I'll kind of put it like around here. I guess I should really put it on like the high points. Oh my God. Wait, I love this. I'm also gonna put a little bit just like on my shoulders. Those are my favorite places to put like a little bit of like a blushy, like glowy tint. I like it on my shoulders because that's kind of like, you know, like where the sun would hit you a little bit. Guys, I don't know if the camera is really even picking up how stinking pretty this shit is. You can't actually really see it that well on camera. Oh, I mean, you kind of can, but you can't see it as well on camera as you can in person, but it's just kind of creating this like little like glossiness. It's so risky to do it with this white tank top. I really like that. I'm so glad I bought that and tried it out. Also, again, I really can't tell if you can tell on camera, but in person, the cheeks are looking glossy. Wow, it's like such a subtle effect, but also it's like very noticeable that my cheeks have this like ethereal glowy dimension to them. Oh my God. I love it so much. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I guess we're getting into chest a little bit. I would take a little bit of the blush that I use. I'm gonna add a little bit to this area, like where I would naturally blush a little bit. I just rub a little bit of that, and that also kind of makes just like the makeup look a little bit more uniform. The goal is just to kind of make it almost like it matches like your cheeks a little bit. You see how it kind of just like makes everything it makes everything look like it just all matches a little bit more like holistically. Like my skin just kind of looks like it, like my chest looks like it matches my face. Okay, just added on a little bit of a mattifying setting spray just to kind of tone the whole thing down, but I love this look. Oh my gosh. I really like how this came out. To me, this is definitely just like a really pretty everyday makeup look, and I love how it looks. I love the glossiness of the cheeks. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. I kind of like that we ended up doing a bit of a blushy chest look too. I really like this look. I think it's so pretty. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Aw, I'm so happy. Okay, so this is the full face of Asian-owned makeup products. Man, this makes me so happy. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want to keep hanging out. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.